Okay. All right. Are we able to be heard? Hello, my friends. Hello, warriors of courage. It's good to see each and every one of you, even though I'm not actually seeing you. I likely have never seen 99.9% of you. Might even not ever see you, but you know, hey, it's good to see you. It's good to see your name, your profile pic, even if it's default. It's good to see you. Yes, so let's talk about where we're starting off. Well, I guess recapping, we did all of patch 2.4 on stream. That is the Dreams of Ice update, where we were trying to prevent the summoning of Shiva, who isn't necessarily a primal, but at the end of the day, she's still a godlike being summoned. So I guess regardless of the technicality, she still needed to be prevented from being stopped. But in the end, Iceheart ended up being the one who acted as a vessel to have Shiva summoned. So Shiva was summoned through possessing Iceheart, which we in turn defeated, which was a pretty freaking great fight. Though off stream, that's about where we ended. Off stream, we started patch 2.5. I believe we are technically halfway through it. We are on the 4th mission with 4 missions left to go. I did the good intentions, bait and switch, best laid schemes, and now we're on the rising chorus. Those of you guys that know, the rising chorus is technically the mission where you go and do the keeper of the lake dungeon, which I've already done. I did go ahead and do that off stream, and as you can see, I have Midgar Somer being on my shoulder right now, and it kind of makes the aesthetic pretty awesome. Makes my character that much cooler, bro. He's the coolest Final Fantasy protagonist, and I will not hear differently. Midgar Somer didn't like that. He flew off, but he knew I was capping. But basically, that is all I have seen and experienced in the game so far. That is all I have done so far. Okay, yo, happy stream. What is up, Data Goose? Flygon is here. P Prince, what is poppin'? Good to see you once again. Mike is here, just as he said earlier. What is poppin'? That is basically everything we did off stream. So we did the first 4 missions. Well, we're not done with the first 4 missions. We're on the 4th mission still. My webcam is doing that thing again. Hold up. I forgot I was muted. All I said was, I think I told Musoin what's up, and I saw that you uploaded a Persona 4 video that I still gotta watch, but I'm glad you've been playing through the game, homie. But I said that we basically, I'm trying that different streaming method again with the capture card. So we're going to see how that works. This should eliminate any issue we were having with the audio. So we should be Gucci now. We should be Gucci. Skyward is silent. What's poppin'? Hey, that's what we are. Hey, what's poppin'? What's poppin'? James, good to see you as always, homie. Axel, nice to see new players in this game. I'm really enjoying this, and we're in patch 2.5. This is when people say it turns up, especially since we're in like the last 2 ones. P4 Golden hit hard, man. It was so good. So you finished it, I'm assuming. You finished it. I hadn't heard that you had actually finished it. You got like true ending and everything, homie. Bro, my character's the coolest Final Fantasy protagonist, bro. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I will not hear different. I will not hear different. I will not hear different. You guys are gonna enjoy that video tomorrow. You guys are gonna enjoy that video tomorrow. The Valentine's Day special. Bro, look at that, bro. I have a dragon on my shoulder. Look at me. I am the coolest Final Fantasy protagonist. I will not hear different. I will not hear different. You saw someone who is glamored as Marie from Persona 4 Golden. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. I've heard of ones, you know, like Riku and stuff, but that's pretty cool to see that. Yo, what's up, Pierce? I want to make sure that the frame rate, the main thing, not just a dragon, the dragon. I want to make sure that our frame rate is fine, because when we were doing it last time, it didn't look like it was in 60. It looks like it's in 60 now. So it looks like it. It looks like it. You've been putting in work, huh? Yes, Coda, I have. Those 5.5 hour long streams every day have been doing something to me. They've been doing something to me. I haven't seen the newest Anime House. I have not. I've been a little busy. If this game hasn't been consuming my time, I have been making videos, or at least working on videos behind the scene. So that's why. But you guys are going to really enjoy this. I honestly think that the newest video, or the one that's coming out tomorrow, it's already live for patrons, but that video is probably one of my most well written, I guess, despite half of it being not written. I guess the whole thing was more outlined, but I think maybe it was like, that was the best spoken video I've done. And like, I really try to invoke emotion in that video. So it's gonna be emotional. It's gonna be an emotional time. So you guys definitely should check out that video and watch it all the way through to the end. That's one thing I cannot stress enough. I feel like the message I give in that video is something that I feel everybody needs. Everybody needs. Dragon looking clean, bro. I am the cleanest Final Fantasy protagonist. I am the cleanest Final Fantasy protagonist. Look at that. He's blowing fire. Yes. Yes. Mao here. The cleanest protagonist, bro. Cleanest protagonist. We low-key should make a video game. Hey, if one of y'all knows how to do that kind of thing, hey, what's poppin'? Well, how about one of y'all make the video game and I'll be the voice actor? What's up? Even though I'm taking programming classes, don't worry about that. How far away are we? I won't teleport back this time. I'm not that far away. So we're gonna call Maggie. Sure, you can't finesse us, bro. What are you talking about, bro? I ain't finessing nobody, bro. I'm just speaking nothing but facts. I do not cap on this app. We've been through this. I do not cap on this app. That's not me. That's not what I'm about. I've never been about such. Boom. Coming in. Excuse me. Hello. Excuse me. Excuse me. Cannot see. Enter the rising stones. Did I miss you turning on Maggie's mount music? No, I actually still hadn't done it. I'm horrible. I'm horrible. I still hadn't done it yet. She's standing right here. He's been pacing again. I guess he's back this way. He's back this way. Okay, yeah. There you go. Praise the 12 that you are hale and whole. I came as soon as Benfilia informed me of Sir Amaric's request. You have completed your investigation of the Keeper of Lake, I take it? Then I would hear your report. Alright, we gotta get into it. It's about to be a voice cutscene, isn't it? Don't worry about not remembering it though. This story takes a lot of attention. This isn't a voice cutscene, that's crazy. You converse with Midgar Somer? I swear, crap. Understand the Worm Lord did not perish and has soon lain dormant these past 15 years. Yeah, but it was still alive. Less of resurrection and more of rejuvenation of for who he dwelleth in eternity, years passing as moments. Though his words were ambiguous at times, one statement left little room for interpretation. My people have heard the song, Ishgard shall burn. Clearly an attack is imminent. We must share this information with Sir Amaric immediately. However, we dare not divulge your conversation with Midgar Somer in its entirety. To even acknowledge that you heard the voice of Dravani is a grave necessary risk. Lest we forget, men have been executed as heretics for declaring as much. Yeah. For your own protection and for the sake of their tenuous relationships with Ishgard, the truth cannot leave this room. It's too late. Somebody heard. As for now, we shall present our revelation to Sir Amaric's emissary. You may leave that to me. Pray remain here for now. What's up, Midfilia? Is there something you are not telling us, Yuzora? There is. There is. It's because I think we technically lost the power of the Warrior of Light. That's kind of what he did to us. Dang, dude. You seem different somehow. This is almost as if you were missing something important. I'm 12 for Fend. Midgar Somer stripped you of the blessing of light. Are you all right? How do you feel? I mean, I feel fine, but I feel weak. Like, punch me, I'd bleed. Punch me, I'd bleed. Punch me, I'd bleed. Yuzora, that's what I named my character. I see it as a relief to hear that you are otherwise unharmed. Dang, dude, that means y'all can't depend on me like that no more. It beggars belief that any being could possess the power to deprive you of her blessing. Midgar Somer made mention of the covenant, did he not? One of the ancient myths regarding Silvertear Falls states that when the waters came into existence, so too did the Great Worm. Althik and Nimia, brother Time and sister Fate, decreed that Midgar Somer ever watch over the source from which all water and magic was said to flow. I wonder, what if this was the covenant of which he spoke? 'Twas not the gods with whom he treated, but Heidelin herself? Well, if he was watching over you as he claimed, mayhap you will have an opportunity to ask. Let us keep this matter to ourselves. I do not wish to burden our friends needlessly. Dang. I knew that was going to happen. I knew he was going to do it. I knew that. Art thou a pawn or master of thy fate? What hast thou wrought on thine own hands, mortal? I thought your quadratum theory came true. I could have just went like that and made you think it. That is the question.
My friend, I can scarce believe it. You confronted the Worm Lord and lived to tell the tale.
I think this is how I think it's gonna go. What's up, gamer girl? Good to see you. Now that we've lost the protection of I guess the blessing of light, that essentially makes us the warrior of light. I have a feeling it has something to do with what Midgar Somer talked about. We it's not that we were talented, it's that we were chosen. And now, because we were chosen, we have to earn that title. Yeah, we were given it. It's kind of like we, just like everybody, a lot of the other characters around here, they were born or, you know, entered into these positions in life earlier on. So a lot of them didn't have to earn the places that they were in. Alphanod, you know, how they were talking about in the last story arc in 2.4. He doesn't know about, you know, the suffering and stuff a lot of these people like Raubon and stuff had to go through, or his second in command, because he's been able to live prosperously, you know, and happily all his life. So he was chosen into this life. He didn't have to earn the life that he's currently living. And I mean, yeah, I mean, that's just a certain point of view of it. But I believe that now that we're technically not a warrior of light anymore because we don't have the blessing of the light, I feel this is now where if we want to become a warrior of light again, we have to earn that blessing back now. Yeah, it was given to us once, but it can never be stripped away from us again once we've earned it truly. So it can be indisputable that we are the warrior of light, you know, reborn. So that's what I'm thinking it's gonna pull. I'm thinking. I'm not sure, fully sure, but that's what I'm betting on. That's what I'm betting on. Good to be back. I was just waiting for this stream. Hey, glad to see you in the stream once again. Good to see you too, my friend. I'm vibing. That's what I like to hear. We be vibing. My understanding is that Midgar Somer doesn't think we properly earned it. Okay, well, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I was thinking it was just like that because that's what he had said. He had said that, you know, we weren't skilled, you know, we weren't talented, you know, we were chosen, and there is a difference between it. I mean, someone who's talented could be chosen, but I mean, it's clear as day seeing someone who has watched us all this time. Based on what he's implying, we weren't talented enough to be chosen, but we still were. And that's probably why, based off his own, I guess, feelings, he's taken that ability away from us. So now we need to earn it back. I don't think he's necessarily trying to hurt us. I think he wants to set us up to where, I guess, you know, we got to earn this for ourselves. It's kind of like you throw the kid in the pool and make him swim kind of thing. I guess that's what I think they're doing, but I'm not sure. Well, I don't think there was an expansion during the time Remind had originally came out. Endwalker is going to be the newest expansion since then, I believe, to my knowledge. He wants us to remake the blessing with our own strength. That's what I'm assuming. That's what I think they're going with here. Believe it's going to be here soon. Hey, I believe it.
Your encounter with the Keeper of the Lake served to confirm our fears. A great worm has roared, and it makes little difference if it was one of the two in Eorzea or any other. The Dravanians are coming.
I am told that Ishgard has magical defenses against Dravanian attack, though I am not privy to their exact nature. Will they be enough to repel a massive force?
That was a good explanation of what's happening in the plot here. Okay, I'm just gonna take that as confirmation of what's happening here, because I guess there was a lot of stuff going on in my house and stuff when it was happening, when I was playing it earlier, and I'm like, damn, bro, my house's floors, carpet's getting shampooed, and I'm just loud. I'm only trying to play this game. But so I actually recorded my entire experience of it as well. I probably won't upload that, but you know, I recorded it just in case I needed footage of that kind of thing. So when I'm playing it on my own, I usually record it. Not going to lie, I have no idea what you guys are saying, but it still sounds interesting. Basically, in this world and throughout Final Fantasy's history, the gods of the world, you know, there have been these, they ended up choosing a warrior, you know, and that person is usually being the warrior of light. They're basically coded in a blessing that lets them be able to do all these crazy things that usually makes them end up being heroes. And basically her blessing can create a hero, but usually it goes based on the contents of one's heart. So usually it's a courageous, you know, selfless person who is a warrior of light. So, and that's basically us in this situation. But this person, this dragon who was thought to be dead all this time, was actually alive and has been watching us this entire time. But he had the power to strip away the god Heidelin's blessing on us. So essentially that took away our power or our blessing as the warrior of light of this world. So that's been a power they have been relying on all this time. Our main character has already slayed numerous gods already at this point of the story. So it's like the fact that, you know, I had this power taken away now, that might have been the whole reason I was even able to do this. It's made me, you know, incapable of actually being, you know, what's the word, possessed, I guess, by the other gods and stuff too. So it's like, but that's through the echo. I'm not necessarily sure us in particular had the echo because we're a warrior of light, or we just had it. So not too sure, because they didn't make that perfectly clear. Heidelin's blessing isn't just bestowed to courageous people. Yeah, well, okay, you know what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to explain it for somebody who doesn't know what's really going on. Basically, this is a person who had, the warrior of light is somebody who the god had deemed worthy of their blessing, that could end up in turn making them a hero. That's what makes this person in particular chosen, because she chose them to receive this blessing. Stop trying to make stuff complicated, Flygon. I see you. I see you. Without spoiling too much, this story character arc really humbles you as a character. I mean, exactly. I mean, since like earlier on in the main game, everybody's just been heralding us as this legend, this hero. You know, so it's like we're this hero and all this kinds of stuff. And it's just like, okay, well, we just kind of been taking that. But now, bro, I feel a sneeze coming. That's why, sorry. I feel a sneeze coming. It's been throwing me off so bad. But we've been heralded as a hero this entire time. And now, I guess as things are spiraling more and more, now is a time where I guess the main character is probably more scared than usual. The fact that he even hit it when Alphinaud was still around but didn't say anything to Minfilia was was just there with him, that shows how, I guess, nervous the main character actually is. And it was a nervousness that the main character probably hadn't felt since before he even knew he was a warrior of light. The echo was bestowed on the warrior of lights in 1.0. Okay. I figured they were separate, but I wasn't fully sure. Heidelin chooses world lights via a star shower. Either way, my point still stands. This might be different from the last time I played, or I forgot. Will they be enough to repel a massive force?
Ishgard has weathered countless assaults over centuries. This will be no different. And now that you have confirmed the threat, none can ignore the Lord Commander's calls for the wards to be strengthened. I dare not presume to speak for him, but I expect the Lord Commander would sing your praises. I must away, but we shall meet again soon.
Countless assaults weathered, and this will be no different? Why am I not convinced?
Let's move this over here, move this over here, move this over here, move this over here. Okay. Okay. Now let's go finish off this one. That is now we can now do Ether on demand. Ready for this stream? What is poppin'? Easy advance. Also, don't be afraid to let me assume the wrong things. Every little thing that I say, you don't have to correct with later information either. They might have brought some stuff up earlier on and I might have just missed it, but do not be afraid to let me assume the wrong things about the story specifically, especially if you know for sure later on they're going to explain things about stuff. You can't tell me that they'll explain stuff later on, which I mean, obviously that I'll assume, but don't be afraid to let me assume the wrong things, because I feel like that's part of the magic of the story. Because, you know, if I always know what I'm gonna expect, then, you know, the story won't seem as, you know, I guess it won't seem as good to me, I guess, if I always know, or, you know, I'm always sure of what's coming because I kind of have confirmation from chat. Not criticizing anybody in chat, just saying in general, just for future note. And I know some stuff from 1.0 wasn't properly translated in here, especially since I hadn't gone back and watched everything from 1.0, or at least most of the important stuff, so I am missing some kind of information. There, I forgot. I believe Moonbreeda has requested a gathering of the Scions. I assume there has been some progress concerning our efforts to combat the Ossians. Pray inform her that our business with the Ishgardians is concluded for the moment. I shall be along once I've completed my communications with the Crystal Braves. Okay, and I wonder if we're ever gonna see the twins' parents. We see Luso, but I don't think we see his son or twins' mom. I don't know. All done with your talk of dragons? Wonderful, because Ossians are next on the menu. Let's head to the Solar, shall we? All right, let's go gather up the Scions and get to the Solar. Let's go. I thought this was PC first because of the mouse arrow. Yeah, you can have a mouse arrow even on console. Like, I'm on console, so this is the mouse arrow, but you guys probably see two mouse arrows because of the way I'm recording this. It's technically recording the window, and because my mouse is over the window, it still sees it. I mean, I could hide it probably like back here, but anytime I use my PC, it'll probably show it. But there's always one in the console version anyway with the touchpad, so. Who, Moonbreeda? This is not all the Scions. We have other Scions too. Where's everybody at?
Now that everything's calmed down a bit, relatively speaking, I mean, I thought it might be a good time to share our progress on the weapon. I believe we're on the verge of a breakthrough.
Coda.
Well, don't keep us all in suspense.
Just
need
in
another
case anyone's forgotten, let's start by reviewing what we already know. So, an Ossian is an immortal because its soul doesn't return to the ethereal realm when its host is defeated. Instead, it flees to the place that lies between our world and the void. Therefore, the first step to permanently defeating an Ascian is preventing its soul from making this journey. And if you recall, when we last gathered here, I had verified that white auracite has adequate capacity to entrap the beings, albeit only briefly.
Which left the small matter of their extermination.
Aye. To unmake an Ascian soul, one must needs smite it with a concentrated burst, or blade, of purest ether. However, we wanted for both the data and the means to forge such a weapon.
I love these style of cutscenes, dude.
Short
It's
of
so cool.
Experimenting on an actual Ascian, you see.
Yeah, Data
There's
Roxas, I'm
no
going
way
through
to
it.
gauge how much ether its soul is made of. As such, we don't know what etheric density our blade needs to have in order for it to work.
So we'll just have to make the densest blade we can and hope for the best. Though that would require a lot of ether.
Yes,
Hang
it
on
would.
a minute. Why didn't we think of this before? White auracite can hold an absolute heap of ether, can't it?
Please tell me you're joking. God's sakes, Ida. I feel as though
You're
I'm
so
reliving the same
stupid.
scene over and over with you.
Stupid.
How many times do you need to be told that white auracite cannot store ether for long periods?
Dang, Papa Limo, give her a break.
Being intangible matter, ether is given to dispersion. Only in its crystallized form is it a stable source of energy. I will test you later on this, so see to it you do not forget.
Right, yes. It's all coming back to me.
So our hopes rest on good old crystals again, do
Yeah,
they?
Data Roxas, they took
While they
away
are so
20
phenomenal,
quests from
they leave something to be desired in the
patch
area of
2.1 to
possibility.
like 2.55.
Indeed. I am reminded of the quantity of corrupted crystals required to thwart Leviathan, and the extraordinary lengths to which the Lamentsons went to transport them. What if it should prove that a similar quantity was needed to destroy an Ascian's soul? Or still more?
What's up, Richard?
I do not envy the poor sod who has to lug all of that around on the off chance that an Ascian appears.
Yeah, that's
the very problem we set out to solve.
and that's just
And we're
one
lucky
soul.
We found the answer. If it isn't practical to lug around the ether we need, we'll just have to draw upon another source.
What's up, Luis? Everybody coming through. Hey, share the
And
stream out.
only
Like the stream. I
viable
appreciate
source
y'all.
is the land.
We get into the nitty
If
gritty
you need
today.
to tap the great river of ether, know that it will entail considerable risk. Meddling with the currents may well induce a surge like to the one which despoiled Mordona.
Give me a bit more credit, will you? Why would we need to tap the river when there are veritable reservoirs jutting out all over the land? Aye, I speak of corrupted crystals. It might be that their aspect is out of balance, but a crystal's a crystal. It contains ether, and we can help ourselves to it.
While corrupted crystals are indeed abundant, there is no guarantee that they will be in close proximity at a crucial moment.
Can draw them out here.
But what if we don't need them to be? What if we could tap their power from afar? A malm away, say?
Oh, okay, Data Roxas.
If we could do that, we'd have ready access to ether aplenty in almost every corner of Eorzea. I've yet to put my theories to the proof, but I've got a good feeling about this. If no one has any objections, I'd like to see where this avenue leads.
If you think it's worth your while, you have my blessing. But tell us, what are your theories? I, for one, am most eager to understand the process, however vaguely.
I thought you might say that, but no one wants to listen to boring old theories all day, do they? I know I don't. So with your permission, I'd like to try something a bit more hands-on. I've already built an etheric siphon especially for this purpose, and I've been meaning to try it out. Thing is, the profusion of corrupted crystals in Mordona makes it something of a high-risk testing ground. If anything goes awry with the siphon, it would be better if it didn't happen within spitting distance of quite so much ether.
Yeah, that would be a
Ideally,
bad day.
I need an isolated specimen. Does anyone know where I can find one?
May I suggest northern Thanalan? There you will find corrupted crystals of middling size, standing a reasonable distance apart. Ideal for your needs, I should have thought. Oh, and if you do elect to visit the place, I should be much obliged if you would assist me in another matter while you are in the area.
Has something happened?
Yes.
Movement has been observed at Castrum Meridianum.
Meridianum.
During Operation Archon, the Alliance dealt the stronghold a heavy blow. Its facilities were extensively damaged, and its garrison reduced to a fraction of its
Dang,
former
past
strength.
1 a.m. for you? Dang. That's
Not
crazy.
long after
It's
our forces
9:34
withdrew,
here.
however, their ranks were replenished by reinforcements from Castrum's sentry. They now seek to rebuild, and to this end, they have their sights
Hey,
set upon
happy
the
early
Serenium
Valentine's
purchasing
Day
lot.
to y'all. Happy early Valentine's Day. Hope y'all are doing all right.
Having lost the Empire's support, the 14th Legion lacks the resources to sustain itself. To them, this is a bid for survival, and they will doubtless fight like desperate men. Though I have dispatched the Crystal Braves, I fear their strength alone may not suffice to stay the Imperial assault. I would request the Scion's aid in the defensive effort.
If I didn't know better, I'd say you were trying to inveigle us into fighting your battle with the promise of shiny crystals.
5:34 a.m. Oh my goodness.
Well
Y'all
then,
need to get some
consider me
sleep.
inveigled. I won't lie, the crystals you speak of sound perfect, so the Garleans have to go. Besides, we can't afford to beat about the bush. There's no telling when the Arceans will next appear.
Thine eagerness to hurl thyself into the jaws of danger cometh as little surprise. Exercise due caution, I prithee.
No, she's gonna joke with
Though you
him.
have become a crystal brave, you are yet a scion, Alfino. We could hardly refuse you.
Alfino. I still can't call him that, bro.
Pray,
That's not his
join the
name.
crystal braves and lend them your support. Thangrid and Papalimo shall accompany you.
It's definitely early.
Ida and Yashtola, in the meantime I would have you assist Moonbreeder. Scout out the crystal clusters, that the testing may commence as soon as the Garlean threat has been eliminated.
If it please you, I shall continue mine own experiments on white orosite.
Thank you, Arianger. Everyone, pray see to your preparations and depart as soon as you are able. Go well, and be safe.
What about me? Do I get to do anything? I feel that data, Roxas. It's a classic trope of I may have just walked in, but I definitely heard everything. I feel like I said something, but I might not have. Because sometimes I forget. Like, did I say that out loud or was I thinking it? I was like, we must have some pretty freaking thin walls. This man must have legitimately have heard the entire conversation. Like, he must have literally been pressing his ear to, to the door, listening in, finding the perfect moment to jump in. And I was like, that's freaking crazy. How's Ariana Grande Ace doing? Don't call me that, James. Don't size me. No disrespect, no disrespect, no disrespect. Somebody I know just... No disrespect, so... Wait, hold up. I think I just saw something. Hold up. Let me see this. Okay. Do you play with viewers? Yeah, I've played with viewers. Depending on the situation. Usually I only do duties with viewers. Usually it's like the story duties because that's mainly what I've been doing. But not many people have really played because most people, depending on what their situation is, it's either too late, things like that. But I'm open to playing the story duties with people. If it helps queuing faster, yeah, I'll do it. That's what I've done because especially being a DPS right now, and I only really have DPS characters, the queue times can be long. I literally waited like 20 something minutes for you know, a duty before, and it's really annoying. But yeah, the last few streams I've done so. Bit of a hot take. Your character looks a lot cleaner now that you actually see your character out from underneath the black mage hat. That's what I was saying, bro. I was like, bro, this is the cleanest Final Fantasy protagonist, bro. I don't care what anybody says. I will not hear different. I will not hear different. But he is clean. I'm sorry. I love the black mage, I do, but the samurai garb was meant for this character. Maybe it's because of the hairstyle, I don't know, but and I changed his face, so he has a lot more welcoming of a face. He just looked really scary before. Like he did not look friendly whatsoever. Like that's a warrior of light. Like he still kind of just looks like the edgy boy that, you know, that we're used to having for Final Fantasy characters, but you know, he doesn't look like he's evil. Like my character before looked like he could have been a villain. Twould seem that events had once conspired to rob us of the rest and recuperation. Though I would wish it otherwise, I must ask that you head straight away to the processing plant. The Fourth have already deployed to the area and are awaiting the arrival of the Scions. Wilrid will brief you on this developing situation. Meanwhile, I will rendezvous with Captain Ilbert at our headquarters in Ul'dah. I shall take command of our forces there with a lighter heart, knowing that you'd go to support the front lines. I've lived with it my whole life. I'm fine, but thank you anyways. Hey, this stuff is hard. Dang, only 20 minutes. Only 20 minutes. Yeah, but 20 minutes on stream is ridiculous. 20 minutes, waiting 20 minutes for a queue on stream is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. My character's been rocking the hood. I love hoods. Mine had a hood for a while with Black Mage. Black mages are fire, joke fully aside. The further you get into the game, more better the armor will tend to look. Is it too late to get into this game? No, I'm just getting into this game now. Remember, I'm not even in the expansions. I'm playing content right now that came out about over 6 years ago. So what you're seeing me play right now is not new. You have been playing this even specific arc for over half a decade. So this is not new. By the way, what loss are you suffering? I don't know. I haven't experienced it yet. Anytime is a great time to jump into the game. The community is super friendly and willing to help. And yeah, we saw that ourselves when I was first getting back into this game. When I started streaming it, a random NPC just gave me 10,000 gil and was like, you know, have fun with the game. If you need any help, we're here. You can just ask us, you know, we're just a message away and stuff like that. And I was like, bro, and I was in the middle of streaming this and I was like, bro, this community is freaking great. And my friend has a similar story. Somebody gave him 500,000 gil. I think he said it was around something like that. It was in like, it was at least over 100,000. He said he's not really sure how much it was because it was years ago, but it was something crazy like that. And I'm like, dude, that's freaking insane, bro. Freaking great. Yeah, but this is old stuff. I mean, and we have a new expansion coming in the fall, which is why I want to catch up. So it's gonna be a big grind, but I mean, if we don't be doing stuff anyway, you know, it's why not? And I can share this experience with you guys. And you know, if you start playing the game, you'll be able to play duties with me and stuff like that too. So you know, we too must say our farewells to the Rising Stones for a time. Philomen travels to Ul'dah, and we shall serve as her escort. At my daughter's behest, I go to contact certain old acquaintances in the Gilded City. We are beset on all sides of civil unrest and imperial machinations, threatened by primals and troubled by dragons. We need all the allies we can muster. Many of my friends hold position of power, you see, and it is my hope that we can be convinced to aid the Silence cause. Yeah, I got a similar story. I was given nearly 1 million gil. Oh my goodness, that's crazy. That makes my 10,000 that I got seem meager, but still, dude. The game is for Xbox One. I believe the game is on Xbox. Is Final Fantasy 14 on Xbox? I believe the game is on Xbox. It's not telling me what it's all on. Xbox One. Is it on Xbox One? I don't think this game is on Xbox. I don't know if I'm not seeing it. Someone else let me know if you see it. Seems like for now it's only on PS4 and PC. Fortunately, no Xbox versions. You're right about the queue time being too long for streams. Hopefully you get good times or help when you do them. I've waited almost 2 hours once, was going in as a DPS. Best of luck. That's freaking ridiculous. That's ridiculous. But when you have like a healer on your team, it goes instantly. It's crazy. It's not next month. They said they were working on it like a year ago. You don't have a PS4. Best of luck for the PC at least. How extraordinary that little Asilia is involved in such far-reaching affairs. I'm proud that I might now stand at her side, not only as a mother, but also as a colleague. A colleague with influential connections, but I fear that Ul'dah has become a place of danger, even for one so familiar with her streets. Bah, woe betide the blackguard that so much as glares in your direction, milady. I shall be well protected, it seems. I don't know, bro. He couldn't do nothing to me. Shall we be on our way then? Because I play PS4. I'm on PS4 right now, but I own this game on PC too because I'm that kind of loser. Bye. Why is Minfilia's mom cuter than her? That's crazy. I'm sorry. All right. Oh no, we're gonna go outside and we're gonna try on.
Give me strength.
That scared me. I didn't know what that was. I don't have alerts on, but right there. Hey, Cooper just subscribed. Appreciate you, Cooper. You're now a warrior of courage and honor to have you amongst our ranks. Hey, Midgar Somer's on my shoulder. Dude. Bro, I got a freaking dragon on my shoulders. Here we go. Okay. Now let's call Maggie out. Dude, it is Final Fantasy VI, dude. It took me a second to hear it. This is fucking Final Fantasy VI. Dude, I heard that theme so many freaking times, dude, and hearing it in this way, oh my goodness, dude. Oh, that is good. That's so good. This is better than the mod, the World Reborn mod. This is better than that version, which I already thought was really good. Oh, this is so good, dude. That's crazy. That is Final Fantasy 16. See, it's things like that you would not be able to appreciate if you had not played Final Fantasy 6. I haven't even beaten Final Fantasy 6, but I played enough to recognize that theme. So it's like, you know, man, that hits different. It hits different when you played it, dude. Oh man, Final Fantasy is so good, dude. Final Fantasy is such a good series. Love it. I'll be looking too. All right, gamer girl. So I like stomping through the snow with Maggie. Yeah, it definitely hits different. Cause I was stomping through the snow as Maggie, and I'm like, all right, I'm just trying to fly. Oh, dude, don't do this to me, bro. Oh my goodness! Don't do this to me. Don't do that to me, bro. That's crazy, dude. I'm so happy I got to see you react to this. That's so cool, dude. That's so cool, dude. I love that. Cause she's in Mikoto. I mean, maybe fly, guys. She look good. She look good. Everyone loves cats. I still love Minfilia with all my heart. I definitely love her too, but still, I don't know. I have this weird feeling like she's gonna turn evil or something. I don't know. Once when I was at the end of Shadowbringers, I had to wait 30 minutes for a queue. I was a healer, but to be fair, the expansion was 3 days old at the time. That's true too. Dude, bro, Final Fantasy 6 music's so good, dude. This is what I meant when I say that your love for other games makes the game better. That's exactly, it's literally, it just literally reinforces exactly how I felt, you know, when I was talking about Breath of the Wild as well. It's the exact same thing. It's like when you have experience with the rest of the series, you get to notice all the little nods and stuff to them, because anybody else using that mount would never react to it. They probably just think, oh, that's some good music, but they would never really think that it was, you know, they would never understand what makes that so special, dude. Oh, it's so good, dude. So good. I like Minfilia more though. Do you? I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I guess it's just in terms of being cute, I guess. Commander Levier sent word that you'd be coming. A veteran of your talents is most welcome. Not that I don't think we can handle the situation, mind you. I've learned a trick or two since that disaster with the Amalja. Now returning to the task at hand. The Flames reconnaissance scouts have reported Imperial soldiers assembling at Raubon's push. Such a force is likely interested in only one thing, getting their hands on the resources found here at the processing plant. The Garleans could begin marching on us at any time. Pray speak with Lieutenant Eldenstein that we might coordinate our counter strategy. In the meantime, I'll inform the others that you arrived. No doubt it will be welcome tidings. I have very little knowledge of Final Fantasy. My introduction to Final Fantasy was Kingdom Hearts. I feel like a lot of people's introduction to Final Fantasy, at least at around our age, you know, was Kingdom Hearts, because I guess it was that PS2 game that was coming out, I guess. You know, even though it didn't come out the same year as the PS2 launched, but still, you know, being 2002, that's a time where a lot of us remember things, you know, since we were younger. But I don't know. I mean, I didn't grow up with playing Kingdom Hearts. I grew up reading Kingdom Hearts because I thought Kingdom Hearts was just a manga. But, you know, that's a story for a different day that I've already told 100 times. Final Fantasy 6 is my favorite Final Fantasy game after Shadowbringers. Only games I like of Final Fantasy is Crisis Core 15, the ones with lightning in them. I love Final Fantasy 9. Final Fantasy 9 is my current favorite, but I feel this game and 6 might surpass that, but I'm not sure. I feel like 6 is my second favorite next to it, even though I hadn't even beaten 6. I just loved what I played that much. Private Regis, my soldiers yet tell tales of your deeds during Operation Archon. Would that we could sit still and reminisce about old times, but I fear more pressing matters require our attention. The civilian draftsmen you see have come across several highly suspicious crates within the boundaries of the processing plant. I had my sappers take a closer look, and our worst fears were confirmed. These boxes contain powerful explosive devices of Imperial design, no less. On my order, the Flames stationed here are conducting a thorough sweep of the compound as we speak. Though it troubles me that we were unable to apprehend the Imperial spy behind this, I have faith that our men will be able to neutralize the threat for now. In the meantime, our scouts bring troubling news on the latest movements of the Imperial army. I once again ask for your aid. Dude, we're getting through these missions real quick. There's only we're on the counteroffensive now. This is one of the last 3. We've been keeping a close eye on that Garlean garrison, and it would seem the Imperials have finally begun to mobilize. According to a reconnaissance report that just came in, the squad seen leaving the cast room are too few in number to effectively take and hold our position. They will likely mount a swift assault and focus on the acquisition of resources. I have, of course, also shared this report with the Crystal Graves. They've decided to take to the field and meet this assault head on. I have apprised your fellow Scions of the situation. I'm heartened to know that they will be joining the effort. Pray report to the Lieutenant Alian. That word did not want to come out. What's up, Taco Snake? Good to see you again. And lend your much welcome strength to the counteroffensive. We're riding Maggie. I don't care if it's close. That's crazy, dude. That's crazy, dude. That's crazy, dude. That's crazy. That's crazy, dude. You know how many times I had to hear this freaking theme as you went everywhere around that freaking world, dude. Even though technically my experience is not legitimate because I've only heard the original theme through YouTube because I was playing the game through the World Reborn mod. I mean, I know it's just a visual mod and it does actually add an orchestrated soundtrack to it, but I thought it was freaking fantastic. So KH1 released in 2002. Kingdom Hearts was also another game I fell in love with. Part one of Kingdom Hearts I couldn't beat. You liked all of them except 3. I own 3. All right, I guess I gotta get off Maggie. Glad to have you with us, Yuzora. As I'm sure Lieutenant Eldenstein has explained, the Guardians have deployed a small force of the Castrum Meridianum. Their main column assembles to the north near Dalamud's Talons. We've also spied several squads attempting to conceal themselves on the approach to the west. Yep, it's almost 20 years old. They wish you to rush forth and commit to battle with the main column, leaving the detached force free to raid the plant and pillage supplies. Not much of a strategy, but these are desperate men. Captain Ilbert! Greetings, Scion. I understand the commander bids you and your fellows come lend a hand to the Braves. With such mighty heroes at its disposal, the force should have little trouble contending with aught the Guardians might throw at them. But even you cannot be everywhere at once. The third was getting restless holed up at Old Daw, so I marched them out here to fill any holes in the plant's defenses and add to their numbers to your counterattack. The reinforcements are welcome. We've had enough soldiers to divide our own forces and safely engage the enemy far beyond the walls. Aye. It would be best to avoid staging a battle anywhere near this much ceruleum. Let's take this fight to the Guardians. A wise course indeed. I shudder to think the consequences should any of these storage tanks be exposed to fire. If there are no objections, the Scions shall join the fourth and give battle to this main column. Final Fantasy III is referenced heavily in the upcoming questline for you. Okay. You're with the third then, Warrior of Light. Your job will be to intercept these squads hiding out in the west and prevent them from reaching the processing plant. When you're ready to proceed, report to Lieutenant Yu Hase. His scouts should have a rough idea where the Imperials have concealed themselves by now. Dang, all y'all were standing right there? Yeah, I remember sitting on the school PC rewatching the Japanese Jump into KH2 on repeat, and I got my first copy of KH2 in my town. Hey. Just the way this song starts is great, dude. That's freaking crazy, dude. Oh, dude. Ah, it's so good. Pleasure to be fighting at your side once again, once more, Scion. Our operations invariably succeed when you're around, and the victories are wont to pave the road to greater coin. Now, this detached force we've been seen eliminate has split into smaller squads, the better to conceal themselves within the terrain hereabouts, I imagine. We'll need to split ourselves up as well to cover more ground and make sure we'll root out these would-be raiders. And seeing as you're an army unto yourself, I've assigned you to your own areas to scour clean any enemy soldiers. This will be a simple search and destroy. We'll rendezvous back here when the task is done. Happy hunting, Scion. Lieutenant Yu Yu Hakusho. Can you actually go over here? Can you actually land on this? You can. Whoa, whoa, invisible wall. Song's beautiful. Side effects: you may find yourself walking in circles, wasting time just to listen to it. I've already got that happening to me. Oh. Okay, I'm trying to get the map off the screen. Kingdom Hearts 1 came out and I spent loads of time playing it, but I forgot how far I actually getting close to beating it. Oh, you haven't watched that in a while? I never finished Yu Yu Hakusho, but I loved what I watched. Shiva Extreme Fight can drop a horse mount that plays her for the first time. What does that mean? What's your godlike theme, by the way? What's up with you? What's up, Hitori? Good to see you. Crap, I knew that was gonna happen. Let's lose him for a second. I couldn't really see who I was locked onto. Do a lot of damage to these guys. Oh, I also spent tomes to get this sword, by the way. So you guys will notice that I don't have the basic katana anymore. Dude, hold up. We gotta do that back. That's pretty cool. So it's like, that's pretty raw. That's like a Xenoblade katana, like Xenoblade 2. That's pretty crazy. Might as well help this person, I guess. Whoa. Seen Grimsaw. I'll take that to mean between us more than a few Guardians won't be making it back to the castrum. These Imperials, though, they certainly made us earn our pay. I'd be happy man if I never had to tussle with another one of those Magitech horrors. It is time we bid this war-torn land farewell. I will contact the 4th and let Lieutenant Alien know the West is now clear. I would appreciate it if you would do the same when you report to Lieutenant Edelstein. got that one? Nice. Wait, what are we talking about? He does more damage than my summoner at this level. I'm jealous. Did you ever learn about glamours? Yes. I was using glamours for a big part. I don't know the full extent of them, but I know they basically make it to where I can wear whatever I want and make it look like whatever I want. I don't know how people get all the crazy stuff like looking like Marie from freaking Persona 4 Golden or Riku from Kingdom Hearts and stuff like that. I'm assuming mods, because I've seen on Twitter before people say they play this game with mods, so I'm not too sure how they do that, you know, but or what Square is like for that kind of thing, but Private Regis, what news of the Garleans? Oh, my chocobo's in the way. Get my chocobo's in the way. The raiding parties are no more? Then excellent. With one of the crafting classes. Ah, okay. The Almagina engineers will be most relieved to hear that the planet is no longer in immediate danger. Thank you again for your assistance. Uninvited Ossian. So this is where I believe we have our boss of the patch. So. Oh look, this was almost the thumbnail. Lieutenant Adelstein appears to be concerned for Moonbria's well-being. You must be anxious of word for your fellows. Anxious for words of your fellows. Lieutenant Alian has reported a sound victory over the main column and informs me that the Scions have already turned their attention to other duties. All but one, that is. The Rodican lady with the large axe. It would appear she has chosen to remain at the side of the battle. I would not know what task keeps her from returning to civilization, but Northern Thanalan is no place to wander alone, even for a capable sort such as her. I would certainly feel better about things if you would check in on her before you continue on your way. All right, Maggie. Glamour is the true endgame. It might be a mod, it might not. Because I've heard people say mod specifically. Because I saw them wearing something and I was like, bro, they got that in this game? And somebody said, what, you could wear stuff like that in that game? And they said with mods. And I was like, oh, okay. I've seen the Velma and a couple Kingdom Hearts characters walking around. I don't know about mods, but you can basically coordinate your appearance from thousands of armor options. Huh. Maybe the person I saw was just capping. This game is amazing, bro, by the way. Just for this theme. Just for this theme. That added, you guys don't understand how much that added for me. Actually, I'm sure some of you do.
Hold on, I won't be a second.
Thanks for the DM coda, by the way.
The beast seemed peckish, so I gave it a taste of my axe.
Oh, okay.
I know. As Urianger never tires of reminding me, an axe ill becometh the hand of a scholar. What can I say? I like axes. To hear my mother tell it, I came into this world holding one.
Hey.
And it's not as if it stopped me picking up a quill, is it? I often think of the man who introduced me to the joys of learning. He's one of the reasons I decided to come to Eorzea. Him and my excruciatingly stiff childhood friend. Considering how unalike we are, it's a wonder we ever got on. The world's a strange old place, isn't it? Aye, that ought to do it.
No one could see her. No one but you could see her modded gland. That's what I assumed.
So far, so good. At these concentrations, it shouldn't matter too much if something goes awry. Just enough ether to make it interesting. Did you see that? The way the crystal glowed? The siphon works, I'm happy to say. With a few refinements, it should satisfy our appetite for ether, which just leaves the small matter of forging our blade. I'm not sure how to go about it just yet, but I swear to find a way. I'll put a blade in your hands if it's the last thing I do.
I appreciate that.
He senses me. A useful talent.
An Ascian. Are they onto us?
By your brand, I see you are an Archon of Sharlayan, keeper of knowledge, seeker of truth, meddler.
I don't know what the hell's you're saying, but I don't much like your tone.
Your instincts serve you well. But come, be not unsettled on my account. That lovely brow was not made for frowns.
I don't really
But
care how they did this guy's voice. Sound like he's holding his nose talking.
Words to one who understands them. We meet at last, warrior of light. I am Nabriales.
Nabriales.
And you have long been a thorn in my side. I suffered the overweening presence of La Habrea that men might host the power of gods, only for you to undo my hard work.
Oh, bugger.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Settle down. You must concede that I acted in self-defense.
Oh, he did.
But
He would
what's
not get in trouble in court.
this? I do not sense the blessing of light. Dear.
It's whatever, I guess,
Could
you
it
know.
be that
They can do it
frail
at any
Hylian has
times.
forgotten her champion? This I did not foresee. Shorn of light as you are no longer a threat. And better yet, the seal is broken. Now is the time to claim the staff. With it in my grasp, I shall rise above them all and take my place at Lord Zodiac's right hand.
Uh-oh.
What did that bastard want with us? Nabriales, he calls himself. With charm like that, I'll bet he
They said they would be
has fallen
talking
at his
there, but they
feet.
didn't say that something would get
Conscious.
revealed.
But this staff.
That's
You say
misinformation.
just talking about it had the bastard grinning like a brat on his name day.
Mm.
Must be quite a staff. Oh, gods. He means Tupsimati, Master Louis Soir's staff. Minfilia's in danger. We have to get back to the Rising Stones.
Oh yeah, Data Roxas. Makes sense. Oh. I guess I could walk there. It would take a while. Didn't say I wasn't gonna do it though. Just enjoying flying, you know, on Maggie. With this music, dude. I was hoping the loading screen wouldn't cut it off. I am going the right way, right? Yeah, I am. Let's go, dude. This is beautiful in this area. Kind of looks diseased at the same time. Manphilia. I mean, it looks kind of normal. Flying in around reborn locations still looks, I can't get used to it. I know, right? That's crazy. You're here. How did you get here before me? Master Luis, Luis's staff is, what is it, was gone? Dang, it was going too fast. My brain wasn't, didn't keep up. It's gone. She gonna be on the floor. Oh.
You too.
So, you were able to divine my intent. What now, warrior of light? Ah, but that name is no longer fitting. You have become decidedly dull and quite incapable of barring my entry.
What do you mean?
You truly do not know? Then I suppose it is only right that I enlighten you.
Don't do it, Goblin.
The blessing of light kept you and your fellow meddlers safe. It was that which prevented my kind from entering your domain. My kind, I say, though it had no power over the likes of Elidibus and La Habrea. Being of this world, they could come and go as they please, while I could only look on. But I need look no longer. Now that the seal is gone, I mean to act. Unlike the others, I am not given to waiting. I shall take that staff and bring about the next rejoining.
Rejoining? Then it was your doing. The Isle of Val, the scholars, all of it.
You will not harm her!
You definitely should have seen that coming. You definitely should have saw that coming. You definitely should have saw that coming.
Why must you insist on forcing my hand? Did you learn nothing from our last meeting?
That's what I'm saying. Like, you kind of deserve that. I'm not gonna lie.
The staff is but a broken relic, a memorial to the departed. What possible use could you have for it?
What use? You mean to say that all this time you kept the key, never knowing what it was you possessed? The staff Tupsimati, or rather the stone tablet it bears, is host to a great power. Together with the horn, it can be used to draw vast quantities of ether from its bearer's surroundings. How else do you think Louis Soir was able to invoke the power of the 12 without making them an offering of crystals? Summoning requires not only prayer, but a profusion of ether.
Okay, monologuing.
If I did not know before, you may be certain I do now. But above all, I know that we cannot allow this staff to fall into your hands. I will die before I let you take it.
That could be arranged.
I would happily end your miserable life here and now. Alas, Elidibus would never let me hear the end of it. Very well. If you will not part with the staff, I will take you too.
And Moonbreen is over there just suffering. Nobody's paying attention to her. Episode Arden made Arden my favorite Final Fantasy villain. I don't care what anybody says.
After them! Quickly! Before the rift closes!
Why the rift's still there in the first place? I'm gonna do a whole bunch of side quests and it's still gonna be there. Watch. The chrysalis is now here. All right, that's a duty. Let me do that. It's definitely a different kind of portal. Oh, yeah, here. Time limit 60 minutes. How long are these normally? 60 minutes too? Okay. Average wait time 7 minutes. That's not bad at all. All right, Moon Breeder, I'm gonna leave you right there. I'm gonna go do my thing though. So, all right, be easy. And the music gonna change to be normal. Watch, the music gonna change to be normal. No, nobody's here. Oh well, we were all gone actually. Dang, everybody's gone. I know a lot of people love Kefka. I like Kefka, but I haven't fully seen him yet. Now the music is the same. Hey, what's up, Neri? Dude. Oh wait, we gotta march through the snow. That's why I came here. As the beginning game credits are playing. Trying to get to more snow. I like seeing you crack a smile once the theme starts. It's good, dude. I love it. I love it. Makes me happy. Actually, in the opening, it was more like this. It was more like. Oh, that 6 is great. Calculus number 2 for you. This part right here, dude, they do that really well. That's somewhere you can actually go inside. No mortal man can survive the drop, huh? All right. Built different. Built different. Oh, eh. Oh. Hey. Thanks, Chocobo. Hinobu. All right, Data Roxas, have a good night. There we go. I love doing that. My leg. There's a fate right here, actually. Yeah. Wait, it was no. Your level's now been synced to 50. I mean, I don't know. Black Mage and Samurai are really great classes, dude. I freaking love this. Even if it's not as strong as Black Mage, you know, it's still fun. Maybe it's because I'm a Corey Kenshin fan. Ouch. Frozen. Hey, what's up, Jordan? Glad to see you streaming. I hope your day has been amazing and happy early Valentine's Day. Don't know if you'll be streaming tomorrow. Not sure if I'll be streaming tomorrow, but it is highly possible I will. All right, everyone, we're here. We're here. Not sure if this is one I should record, but Chrysalis. Ophelia. Okay, we're here to save you. I love tanking this one. Don't touch her. Now you have to die. Now you have to die. This looks really menacing. But look, I got y'all by my side. We're winning this. Here we go, everybody. Eat. Again. Pushing the strength. Go. Dude. It's music, dude. What is that? Ow. They were bombs I should probably be avoiding. Sit close to your healers, boyos. Insatiable hunger of void is devouring all light. Okay. Dude, I want to wait for that triple limit break. I still haven't seen what the samurai limit break was, I don't think. Watch out, boyos. Oh no, the healer's gonna get hit. Getting ready to do that nasty stuff again. Stay away from those things. Where are the shadow sprites? Watch out, those orbs. No, that's gonna hit me. Yeah, that did a lot of damage. Oh, boy, I'm slow. Oh, there we go. Okay. Doom. No. Dude, he keeps going away. Dang, I just wasted a level 3 limit break. Don't. Holy shit, bro. I wasted it, bro. No. Everybody's like, what is he doing? What did he do? Oh my gosh, dude. It don't matter. It don't matter. We won anyway. We won. We won. Oh wait, it's not over. Oops. What the freak is this? Well, I guess I'm not gonna get no recommendation this time. Oh. Someone playing Bakamitai and Gridania with a freak. They're just someone wasn't paying attention. Hey, how about less talking and more playing this? I mean, it's not like it mattered though. Yeah, it's not like we were in trouble or anything. We kind of dogged on this dude. Oh, I think one of the girls is wearing a 2B outfit. Gear carry. I got one player commendation. Can we talk to Minfilia? Probably not. My thanks. Let me get out of here before they or is he a player commendation? Okay. Let's go, baby. Secret Agent Men. I thought it was like Secret Agent Woman or something like that.
You're safe. Thank the 12.
Time to die now. Oh, that's for you to pick a player to commend? Oh, nobody got time for that. I don't think I've even done that yet. What are you doing, bro? What
You
up?
may have bested me this day, but what of the next? What of all the days to come? Remember, light no longer holds sway here. I may return whensoever I wish, again and again and again. Eventually, you will falter, and the staff will be mine. Until next time, scions.
There will be no next time. This is the end.
Won this battle. But you've also won the war, alright? You're right, his voice is nasally. It's very nasally.
What trickery is this? No. No. Cannot. No.
Use Tube Samati to gather ether. Quickly, before he breaks free. Concentrate. Call to mind the time you struck down La Habrea with the Blade of Light.
I forgot.
Why won't it work? Is it because we lack the blessing of light?
Damn it. So much ether. And it still isn't enough.
Can see what's gonna happen soon.
Fools! No mortal prison can contain me. I shall make you pay for your insolence.
What you gonna do, homie?
Please, Mother Heidelin, hearken to our plea. Lend us your divine light. Why can you not hear us? Do our words no longer reach you?
If only we had a bit more ether.
Aren't you an ether being? Technically? You know what must be done. You know what must be done.
Moonbreeder, what are you doing?
You know what must be done.
Master Louis Soir, I understand now the choice you made. In death, there is life. Farewell, Urianger. You daft old coot.
Yeah, bro, she loved you, man. You're not gonna stop her. Don't act like you about to stop her. You know what need to get done anyway. Quit acting.
Moonbreeder, no! You mustn't!
What? No! It cannot end!
I am eternal! I am immortal!
The only Scion who actually did something. Hey, that's not necessarily too. Thancred became a villain for an arc
She's gone.
because he got possessed. That's something, right? Rest in peace to the girl, Moon Breeda. Rest in peace to the girl. She gave the ultimate sacrifice. No more eternal than that radiance of yours. Dang, dude. Oh, crap, dude. Oh, dang, okay. It didn't really hit until you said that. Dang, dude. Urianger, he is not going to be
This
okay,
device
dude.
is a legacy of Moon Breeder's toils and sacrifice. I shall
Oh,
hold on
dude.
to it for safekeeping.
Rest in peace. Rest in peace.
Ophelia, are you all right?
I am.
But Moon Breeda.
Oh, we were surveying northern Thanalan when we received the distress call. We returned as swiftly as we were able.
Wasn't swift enough,
Seems you have
Papalimo.
everything in hand, however.
No.
What
Where's Moon
happened
Breeda?
here? Where is Moon Breeder?
She's dead. She died. She died. She sacrificed herself. Yes.
She gave her life to temper the blade of light. I have no words.
Rather than await the inevitable, she took her fate into her own hands.
And Ida really loved her too. They're like twin sisters.
Does Urianger know?
No, he does not. It just happened. No, he feels it. He feels it, bro. He feels it. He's walking up in here
My
like
friend.
that.
There is something I must tell you.
He knows.
I heard all, my lady.
And you can hear the
Moon
pain.
sinketh, taking her leave of the heavens, yet her passing heraldeth the coming of a new day. Moon Breeder hath fulfilled her destiny, hath she not?
Woo! I feel that. I feel it in my left eye. I feel it. Feel it a little bit.
Long
Just a little bit.
ago, far across the seas in the Charlayan motherland, Moon Breeder and I did study under the sage tutelage of Master Louis Soir. Full oft did he impress upon us that knowledge existeth to serve the greater good. This sentiment, however, was contrary to the nation's policy of neutrality, which censured intercedence in the affairs of foreign lands. In spite of vehement opposition, he founded the Circle of Knowing, and journeyed hitherto the heart of Eorzea. Through his noble sacrifice was the realm spared its doom. Yet this great soul, whom all should rightly have honored, was branded a pariah in his own land. His peers did accuse him of forsaking his duty as a man of learning, and of meddling in the course of history. When he left Charlayan behind, Master Louis Soir gave no word to signal his intent to Moon Breeder. Close as they were, as master and disciple, she was deeply wounded by the sudden exclusion from his confidence. Above all, however, she was confused. Try as she might, she could ill comprehend her master's motive. The slanders that were heaped upon him after his passing served only to inflame the turmoil within her. For years upon end, she knew not what to believe. Torn as she was twixt the man whom she revered, and the man who forsook her and his duty both.
The Louis Soir I knew would never forsake his duty, much less one of his own.
This I know full well, my lady. 'Twas not for want of love that Master Louis Soir hid his intent. He but desired that Moonbreeder discover her own path, free of the shadow of his influence. Long did I contemplate revealing the truth to her, and long did I hold my peace. After all, was it not Master Louis Soir's wish that she come to the truth unaided? I told myself it was, and resolved to let her suffer. Knowingly did I deny my friend the comfort she craved. And now she hath gone to her rest, with doubt still in her heart.
No, bro, she realized in her final moments. She realized.
Speakest thou in earnest? Did Moonbreeder truly come to understand Master Louis Soir's will before the end?
She did, my friend. She did.
The realization hath set her free. She may now find the peace which hath for so long eluded her.
Rest in peace to a real one, Moonbreeder.
Oh,
rest in peace.
Moonbreeder, my dearest, how I shall miss thee.
Bro, you loved her, man. She was great.
Moonbreeder gave her life that we might possess the means to defeat the Ascians. Her sacrifice must not be in vain. Let us continue her work on the Blade of Ether and see it to completion.
Aye.
My lady, I would mourn Moonbreeder in mine own way. I beg your permission to return to the Waking Sands.
Of course, my friend. Take all the time you require. We shall be here should you have need of us.
We will ensure that the project she worked on will ensure the safety of all of Eorzea. Dang, that kind of hit. I mean, when that cutscene first started, you could probably kind of tell it didn't hit me like that. It didn't at first, but as the cutscene kept progressing, they kept kind of kicking you when you're down, and I'm like, dang, dude, oh, this sucks. I was so behind on this game. Hey, you're all good, Kara. I'm playing 9-year-old content right now, basically. I'm playing over half a decade old content right now. So nothing I'm playing is new in any way. So I'm right there with you. Shout out to Moonbreeder. A real one to the end. Shout out to the real one. Yeah, I mean, the game has been around for a long time. New content on the way this fall, too. So I'm just trying to play catch up here. Never have I seen Urianger so utterly defeated. No one should be made to suffer such grief. And everybody's got to go through it at some point. We shall gather in the Charlian Manor to celebrate Moonbreeder's life and mourn her passing. All right, gamer girl, you have a good one. Appreciate you coming through. Heaven's Eye Materia 4, Savage Aim Materia, Determination. What's better for a samurai, direct hit or determination? I'm assuming direct hit. You know, I don't think it really matters. Let me look at something. I don't think it really matters. Rest easy, rest easy. Go. Was at the end of the patch, actually. No, there's one more. Yeah, this is the last chapter, last part. As Moonbreeder was a native of Charlian, I feel it's only fitting that we gather before the Mark of the Scholar. Are you familiar with the stone? Just a monument found at Rathfrost, and was... Am I taller than her? Yeah, I am. And is sacred to Thaliak, guardian deity of the City of Learning. There shall we pray for our dear friend's soul and bid her a peaceful return to the light of the Mother Crystal. He has zero friends to help you catch up. I mean, I've been kind of playing this game as a single player game, because you can play this game as a single player game. I've been doing that the whole time. Honestly, I've just been experiencing the story kind of like you would any other RPG. However, with duties, that's fine. I mean, we have plenty of people in the community you could play with. You know, I'd even play some duties with you, you know, just to grind some equipment and stuff. So no worries. He really needs to know if he was taller, bro. I made my character taller on purpose. I did not make my character tall enough, bro. Is Thancred taller than me? Bro, I will not stand for this, bro. Oh my goodness, why are you taller than me, bro? It's gotta be the shoes. No, bro, he's wearing the Bethlehem 2s, bro. And he's still taller than me. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy, bro. Over here wearing the Jerusalem 3s. Dang, bro. Can I teleport to anybody nearby? Okay, I guess this is just outside, but I don't care about the money. Bro, I got 300k money now, dude. 300k. I'm out here. I'm something of a major key. All right, time to hear Maggie's theme again, everybody. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. We gotta go in this direction. Let's just enjoy the music. Jerusalem 3's XIV. Dang, bro, I'm freaking mad, dude. But yeah, I play solo too. I was wondering, playing with others helps you level up quicker. Not at all. Yeah, not at all. If anything, it may make, I guess, fights easier. I guess. I mean, because the thing is with duties, you either can play with friends or you do it with random. So you're gonna, you know, be with somebody regardless. So it doesn't really matter. This way? No, the opposite way. Dang, bro, that was a short flight. But no, playing with people doesn't give you more experience or anything like that. Dang, dude. The thing is, though, the main story has a lot of ones like that, but there's a lot of the side quests that you do. You don't have to do none of them joints. There are so many that you just don't have to do. At the beginning, I feel you can do a little bit of them, just to get you to like level 15, but that's level 15. It's not really long, but that's about it. Most of this game, you get more XP for doing the story than you do anything else. So it's like, especially earlier on, you might as well just steamroll through the story. That's what I was doing, and I was always over leveled for the story. So I didn't come across the time until the end where I needed to level up like 1 or 2 levels. So, but yeah, if you're gonna play, prioritize doing the story, you know.
Forgive me, Moonbreeder.
It can, but there's an item you can get if you do the Hall of the Novice, which is I guess some tutorial thing that helps you know the gist of fighting and stuff like that and how to encounter situations. It's only 7 battles long, that if you do that, you get this item that it's a ring that lets you gain 30% more experience every fight. So you'll be leveling up way faster if you have that. Because I was noticing my friend Jaden, he kept finding roadblocks throughout the story when he realized, oh, I'm not strong, I'm not high enough level, you know, for this, you know, for the next story part and everything like that. That never happened to me till the very end, you know, of the original, of the main game. That didn't happen to me till the end, and that's probably because the difference in our level came from me having that ring on. You know, I mean, it doesn't do anything but just help stats after level 30, but getting you to level 30 is practically all you need. So you literally Hall the Novice will take you 30 minutes maybe, because again, they're just tutorial fights. You do the fight 1, it sends you back out. You can choose to do the next one at your leisure, because you don't have to do them all in a row if you don't want. but it's 7 battles regardless. You do those 7 easy, stupid easy battles, and then boom, you have it. So it's like, it's pretty freaking easy to get it, and it's freaking insane. Some people on stream had told me about it. That's the only reason I had found out. But because I was like, dang, dude, I don't want to be fighting these stupid enemies and doing these dumb side quests. And no, I don't want to do any of that stuff. That's what I really didn't want to do. So thankfully, I had people in the community to help me out. So shout out to young boys that helped me out. Appreciate y'all.
But I was not. And you paid the price.
Yeah, I play as Gladiator. I'm trying to get level 30 so I can evolve into a Paladin. Yeah, I was playing as a Gladiator originally. When my character first started, he was a Gladiator. So that's a lot of my early game experience was with a Gladiator. So I definitely feel that. But I definitely want to become a Paladin too. So I will have to pick up my Gladiator again at some point. My Gladiator is level 22.
But you would not suffer us to wallow.
I want to get a Dark Knight. I can get a Dark Knight immediately. There are some quests you can get. Once you get to level 50, you can just pick up someone's like samurai. There's no prerequisite for that. You can literally just talk to the guy and you do like the first mission and you get samurai. You know, same thing with Red Mage. I literally just picked it up, you know, so now I have Red Mage and that too.
And so we shall. We shall defend this realm and her people to the last.
Shout out to the girl. Shout out to her.
Life for death, a fair exchange.
Get out of here, Midgard Somer. Even if you are cute.
Other bargains will be struck.
Yeah, I'm a samurai right now. I'm clean. I'm telling you, I'm the cleanest Final Fantasy protagonist. I don't care. I will not hear different. I will not hear different. I will not hear different. Because I had to pick up that samurai class. Maybe it's because, again, I'm a Corey Kenshin fan. The samurai thing is kind of my thing. But, man, the samurai class is clean, bro. Especially that sword. Dude. This isn't the default one, but it's one of the ones you can get. That's raw. That's raw. Okay. Let's go back to Revenant's Toll. Let's go back. Let's go back. Dang, bro, my character is so clean, dude. I'm sorry. He's really freaking clean, bro. I want to be like him when I grow up. I'm starting Blue Mage now. I almost picked up Blue Mage. It seemed like I wasn't really sure what Blue Mage is about. It seems so strange. I can't wait till you get to Heaven's Ward. Not just because of the story, because then you can get Dark Knight and see if you like it. Dude, it's gonna be so raw, dude. Why would anyone want to be a magic user when you could be a samurai? Because Dark Mage is the best class in the game. No joke. Everybody was telling me how literally, like, stat wise and analytically or whatever, it's literally the best class in the game. And they said it was probably because Yoshi P, you know, Yoshi P from Final Fantasy 14, he also plays as Black Mage, so that's probably why it's the most broken in the game. But Black Mage is what I played most of the game as. I didn't get Samurai until I got to level 50, which was basically the ending of the main game. So I've only played a couple patches as Samurai now, but most of this game I was a Black Mage, you know, just because. But bro, I don't know. Black Mage is just kind of raw. Is it Verdant's? Is that one my best one? I think so. Ivory Staff. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is it right here. So going back, good gravy's naked. Black Mage, and now put on a Black Mage. What is this hat? What is it? I'm not gonna lie, he's kind of clean like that though. My character kind of clean, bro. He ain't cleaner than the samurai, but I don't know what the freak he got going on up here, dude. But he is freaking strong, boyo. He is freaking strong. I only know Blue Magic from Final Fantasy 9. Same. I love Final Fantasy 9. It's great. All right, we're going back to samurai. I played a lot of black mage, so I'm gonna go back to samurai for now. This isn't my weapon. This is my augmented ironworks magitech samurai blade. That's where we at. That's where we at. Put that on, homie. Don the suit. It's time. Suit up. Nice hat. Yoshi is a Gundam fan too, just like me. Magic is incredibly strong in this game. It really is, because the thing is, a lot of people want to play with swords and stuff because you're in there doing the combos and stuff, and you don't get that with magic. Well, magic has its own kind of combos, but the thing about magic is it hits really freaking hard. So yeah, you may have to wait 2 to 3 seconds to cast a spell, but it hits really hard. So it's like, especially when you get that fire going, fire hits like a freaking truck. It hits really hard. I just finished that recently. It was pretty cool. Hey, I'm glad I got to see another person finish Final Fantasy 9. I love Final Fantasy 9 a lot. That's my personal favorite, just because of there's a lot of things. I really like Zidane as a character and kind of how he evolves throughout the story. I love, Dagger's, quest to find herself and see what she truly wants, in life. I truly love that story about her. Especially her resolve and, the suffering she goes through, even if it's hard to, I guess, really grasp how she feels sometimes. And sometimes it may feel like she's even over exaggerating, but it's hard to really say someone's over exaggerating when you've never been in their place. And even if you have, people perceive different situations differently, which is why I found her story so captivating. Same with Vivi, I guess the truth behind his origin and what he was really supposed to be, and, what that means for the future and stuff like that for Vivi literally just means so much. Honestly, Vivi made that game. I mean, I love like Zidane and Dagger a lot, but man, Vivi stole the show. He really did. I love Final Fantasy VII also. I love it. I played Final Fantasy IX first. When I compare Final Fantasy VII and 9, I think they both excel at different things. I think personally, I like the story better in Final Fantasy VII, but I think I like the characters better in Final Fantasy IX. And for me personally, I think characters, if I have to choose between story and characters, I'll always choose I'll always choose characters first personally, just because at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter what degree of good the story is, because at the end of the day, a character can make up for a multitude of drawbacks a story has in my eyes. And I feel, honestly, if you don't have good characters, or the goodness level of your characters are limited, then in the end, I feel it won't help the story's narrative. Thankfully, I think Final Fantasy VII's narrative carries it, but I do love the characters in Final Fantasy VII. I love those characters, everything to do with Cloud, and I won't spoil because, that game's still getting a remake despite it being a sequel to the original, but I still think everything to do with Cloud's identity and, who he truly is, and I guess Tifa standing by him throughout all of this and her being her own person alongside with Barrett's past and everything he tries to be despite his rough exterior, is very, very meaningful. Everything to do with Vincent, and Yuffie and her story, everything. Did I say Vincent already? But Vincent, oh, freaking fantastic. Everything to do with Sephiroth. Personally, is gonna y'all are not gonna like me for this. I like Sephiroth, but he does nowhere near make that game for me. I think the best thing about Sephiroth is that he's cool. That's about it. I don't really care about his story. I kind of felt like his, I guess, fall into villainhood was really dumb. I didn't care for it at all. And I don't know, he's not my kind of villain. He's not my kind of villain to where he won't make it into the top villains for sure. Not with a story like that. I prefer more captivating villain stories. I guess it doesn't need to be anything complex. I am a Zelda fan after all, and Ganon Bad is his story a lot of times, but I feel there was more there, mainly because Ganon's story goes beyond time. It goes throughout, you know, millennia, you know, lifetimes and stuff, you know, all the way back with Demise. But, you know, here you have the one individual game to have that. And I feel like Arden, I feel like he was bottom two villains for me for 15. But when we really got to episode Arden, that made him like my favorite Final Fantasy villain after that, personally. Can't stop showing off my glowy relic weapon. Oh man, story and characters are my top two. I like both in Final Fantasy 9 also. Yeah, I mean, to say, you know, I like this better or I feel this game doesn't do this as well, you know, is all my opinion anyway. And regardless, you know, these games are great. These games are obviously great. It's no secret that Final Fantasy 7 and Final Fantasy 9 are phenomenal games that excel in practically everything they attempt to do. So, Barret is my favorite Final Fantasy 7 character. I want to say Barret or Cloud is my favorite for sure. I like Cloud's story, but Barret, you know, he's just, man, I just feel for the guy. Hey, wait, your character is starting as a gladiator, going for the power of a black mage, gaining the skill and control of a samurai, then bringing them all together with Dark Knight is kind of cool. Bro, my man has been through lifetimes worth of experience, bro. Though we have said our farewells, the pale of sadness has diminished little. Forgive me, as antecedent, 'tis my job to be the pillar of strength for all others to lean upon. And I also believe the grief we feel now is precious in its own way, and not to be lightly swept aside. Do you not agree, Yuzora? Well, that is the end to patch 2.5. It's gonna be another cutscene, I think. Could be another cutscene. Hold up, my camera's doing the thing again. Hold up. Hold up. I don't know why it's doing this. I don't know if I'll main Dark Knight Coda, but I'm definitely going to use it. I'm definitely going to use it. There we go. Okay. All right. Sometimes it gets delayed. 'Tis as if a dagger has been thrust into my breast. But 'tis a pain we must learn to bear if we are to forge ahead with our duty. The battles we have fought have taken the lives of so many. Louis Soir, Moonbreeder, our fellows at the Waking Sands. Their spirit and dedication to our cause, however, will never be lost as long as we rise to fight once more. I hardly need to remind you of this. 'Tis for my own benefits that I repeat these words as reaffirmation of my own chosen path. If I do not rebuild the foundation of my resolve, I am like to collapse in a fit of weeping. My apologies again, Yuzora. There is no other to whom I could display such weakness. You are my pillar of strength, and I fear I have need of your steadfast presence in the days to come. Hey bro, she loves him, man. We love Ophelia too. A victory won, a comrade lost. To honor the fallen, the living forge ever on towards the light of a new day. With that, we are on the final patch of a realm reborn. Clap that up, everybody. We are on the final patch now. We are on the final patch. We have come a long way, my friends. We have come a long way. And there is still much to go. We still have the entire Crystal Tower to do. But however, we don't actually need to do the Crystal Tower until we don't need to have the Crystal Tower finished until the last 4 missions of this final patch. So we can get a good bit into this patch, majority of it through. It says there's 16 quests in patch 2.55. So But it says the requirement for a Light of Hope completion, which is Crystal Tower side quest, isn't required until a time to every purpose, which is the 4th from the end mission. Gonna hit you with the like. Let's go, baby. Hit that like button, baby. Hit that like button, baby. What do you say we do some of Crystal Tower now? I mean, we don't need to start the next story. I feel like that was a good stopping point. I mean, I could just end the stream, but I'm sure some of you guys would probably not prefer that. We only been going only 2 hours, you know? Only 2 hours. Here we go. I'm not going into stream. No worries. No worries. I think we should try to take on some of the Crystal Tower. Ishtola. Honestly, she wasn't in here that long. I mean, I guess the in-world time is much longer. You know, I've probably spent, you know, a couple years here now or whatever, you know, but I don't think it really explains. Well, actually, probably not that long, but it's probably been a long time I've been part of it. That's just here, Crystal Tower. I'm going to complete the Crystal Tower side quest. I don't know what it entails, but we're gonna talk to this sketchy dude. I love it being daytime here. It looks beautiful. Like I feel like this is one town I don't care for at night. What you doing? We're spending your day off over here? Oh, she's on break time. Outlandish man. Dang, are you taller than me too? Oh my goodness, I really made my character short. Don't look at me. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm probably I'm gonna grind that. Do I know you? Ah, unless I am very much mistaken, you are the famed adventurer who bested the Garlean Empire's general, are you not? The great Yozora Regis himself. Amazing. And more than a little serendipitous. One might even call it fate, but I recently received word of a truly unique opportunity, you see. An opportunity the like of which none but one of your proven worth could take advantage. The reward? Not less than the accumulated knowledge of a fallen civilization. The risk? A single misstep could cost you your life. But what is a little danger to a storied hero such as you? A man with absolute confidence in his own abilities stands to profit handsomely from this venture. No, I crave no recompense for my part in bringing this opportunity to your attention. The historic discoveries you shall make will be reward enough, I assure you. If my words have hey, guy, you want to get out of the way? If my words have fanned the flames of your curiosity, then I bid you seek a man by the name of Rambros at Saint Coinach's find. It is he who stands at the doorway to untold marvels, awaiting the arrival of a champion bold enough to march across the threshold. Alright, well, let's go find Rambros. Alright, it's not that far. You just short, boy. He's huge. Nah, bro, I'm not short. I'm not short, promise. Hey guys, I'm tall in real life, guys. How tall do you guys think I am in real life? Do I look short to you? You know what? Don't answer that. Crystal Towers are 3 alliance raids. Also, due to the current relic weapon requirements, many people are doing Crystal Tower, so your queue shouldn't be too bad. Oh, that's pretty good then. This sounds like this won't take long then. I didn't think it was gonna be 3. I thought it was probably gonna be like 10 or something missions or something. Oh, this song, dude. Oh, dude, it's so good. You know, I like to think people are just, get out of the way. I can't control this thing. I'm 5'7", so I guess that's short. I'm sorry to hear that, Flygon. You're kind of short, but it's okay. Short, you know, short people can be kings too. 5'10", 5'11". Wait, is 5'11" even a height? Yes, 5'11" is a height. It's the one before 5'12", obviously, you know? But I identify as 5'11", all right? I'm like this much away from technically being 5'11", so I identify as 5'11". Why, if it isn't Yozora Regis himself, I was not expecting such a celebrated guest. To what do I owe the honor of this visit? I gotta make him a little more gruff, but elegant too. You were directed here, you say? A man clad in foreign garb? Well, the opportunity he spoke of must surely refer to our latest anthropogeo. This is like me trying to record a script. Anthropogeographical endeavor. Quite how he came to know of it is another matter. All knowledge of this project was supposed to be restricted to my organization. But that is something for me to ponder in private. You are here now, and your services will, I am certain, prove invaluable. I must warn you, however, that the venture we have in mind is no simple excavation. An unprepared or incautious adventurer could very well find himself on an unplanned and unpleasant journey to Thal's solemn halls. Knowing this, do you still wish to lend us your cooperation? Of course. There's 3 lines rated and some quests that are just dialogue. Okay. Words are hard, man. Words are hard. They syllable word. I don't blame you. My brain was just like, I rather thought you would say that. Your courage is scarcely a secret. Now, the first. Yozora, I thought it was you. Sid, it's been so long. I haven't seen you since the main game. What brings you to Saint Coinage? Don't tell me. The Alliance sent you on another realm-shaking, history-making mission to lay low on an apparently insuperable foe? Yes? No? Ah, I see you two are already acquainted. That is, well, Master Garland's our intrepid hero who caught wind of the forthcoming expedition and has kindly pledged to assist us. He has he? Oh, glad to have you aboard, Yozora. You don't have the faintest idea what you're volunteered for, do you? Very well, let us begin at the beginning. The Son of Saint Coinage are tasked with unearthing the secrets of a long-fallen Allegan empire, and this present endeavor aims to delve even more deeply into the civilization's mystery than ever before. But I know that, look, in the event that you feel ill-equipped to contribute much on the subject of Allegan archaeology, I invite you to recall your encounter with the Ultima weapon. That mechanical monstrosity represented a feat of engineering far beyond aught Garmont can presently achieve. Nero Tol Scavia. Skyva. Simply awoke it. I mentioned this by the way of reminder that you have had what one might term extensive first-hand experience with a notable Allegan relic. In short, you're practically an archaeologist. Now to the core of the matter. Here in Mordona, there stands an entire Allegan structure, which we have yet to investigate. I speak, of course, of the Crystal Tower. After witnessing the destructive capabilities of the Ultima weapon and the Lesser Moon Dalamud before it, it seems wise to treat any remnants from that era with the utmost caution. They seem to be analyzed, monitored, and above all, kept from falling into the wrong hands. To put it plain, I have no wish to see another megalomaniacal. I've never seen it used in that context. Like, I've seen megalomaniac, but I've never seen megalomaniacal legatus wield one of those weapons. Why y'all gotta use big words like that? Why y'all gotta use big words? it was this thought which first moved me to contact the Sons and propose that the tower be explored. Here be. No worries, P. Prince. For several millennia, the Crystal Tower remained hidden, buried deep underground, but like so many other things that were better left undisturbed, the structure was freed from its story prison by the great upheaval which accompanied the coming of the 7th Umbral era. It now stands revealed in all its splendor, a gleaming spear of crystal pointed at the bottom of the heavens. Maniacal? And it was megalomaniacal. Oh my, megalomaniacal legatus. Like, bro, I know he did not say that in one sitting, bro. I know he, like, maniacal laughter. Oh, like maniacal laughter. That's easier to say. Maniacal, I know it in that context. But then when I think of maniacal laughter, all right, words are hard, bro. Words are hard. We believe the tower to be a repository of much of the ancients' wisdom. Unfortunately, its entrance is guarded by formidable defenses, and we cannot so much as peep through the keyhole, much less set foot inside. Hey, it's megalomaniacal. These defenses take the form of statues carved into the likeness of giant swordsmen. The 8 sentinels should have been 13, as the sons are won't call to them. It is the first barrier we must overcome. Why not simply fly over them in an airship, you ask? It's been tried before. Any vessel that ventures too close to the tower is blasted out of the air. We either destroy those statues or the front door is forever beyond our reach. Homeboy said, imagine being short. I just saw that. My colleagues and I are ill-suited to negotiating such deadly hazards. Thus, if we are to gain access to the tower's secret, we must needs to employ the services of an experienced adventurer. It will be difficult and dangerous, Yuzora, but I think I can think of no finer man for the task. If I didn't know any better, I'd say you'd had a taste for these deadly escapades. I look forward to working with you again. There's much and more to be done before we can begin the expedition proper. Take some time to prepare yourself, and I shall explain the challenges that lie ahead. Nah, bro, let's get right into it. Let's get right into it right now. Let's get right into it. Let's get right into it. Let's get right into it. Dude, that motorcycle can fly. Was that Cloud's motorcycle? I did not mean to move. Okay, so we gotta go like up there. It's not very far. How dare they take away my Maggie music? Dang, I meant to. Okay, where's the next one? Airport. Has the main story changed since 2014? They haven't changed, but they added more. So when A Realm Reborn's main story ends, there are patches that add more story to it. And after this patch Realm Reborn is completely done. Then they go to Heaven's Ward. The main story hasn't like changed, like they didn't alter the story or anything. They took away some quests to cut away the fluff, but they didn't alter the story. Can I actually fly over that? Wow. I've never been in here. This is where the fishman area. Wait, is that a person? He has a, that's a player. Oh no. Oh, okay. That threw me off so hard. I was like, is that a player? Wait, this is a Mender. This is a village that I can actually be in. Clutch Father. I can't buy anything from any of these people. Okay, I can't actually. Beastman currency. Dang, bro, y'all just this is Zora. This is Zora's domain out here. Where's your Clutch Father? That is a weird place. You don't remember playing this in the main story? Yeah, this is the end of the patches. So this is added story from A Realm Reborn that led up to Heaven's Ward, the very first expansion. So this is you can think of this as the very end, right before they started adding DLC. Well, they started adding the expansions that you hear about. That'd be an annoying fight. Imagine getting ran up on by all those things. Looks like that might happen to me. That is one satisfying class to play as. I think crystal tile is mandatory because it ties into the story in the future. Makes sense. Makes sense. You know, because some people will be like, eh, what is this crystal tower? Who cares about that? And it's funny that they have the seventh heaven in this game. That's cool. I'm gonna share some samurai glamours I stumbled upon on the Discord server. Join the Discord server. Exclamation point Discord. Exclamation point Discord. Hit right there. Let me speak to the merchant and mender, by the way. Not me to do this, but nothing gonna be better than what I got right now. Here's shields. Need to repair my stuff. Yeah, it's been a little bit. There we go. I got you your stuff. The gold saucer's here too. Yeah, I gotta do the gold saucer. Let's go to the Forgotten Springs. The Forgotten Springs. Yes, sir, Coda. Why is there always a fate going on in this town? Dang, I remember actually traversing this desert myself. Bro, autofly. They want the other ones to get triggered. And of course they make him a magic user. They really want me to trigger those other guys. That's exactly what they want me to do. The ending of A Realm Reborn basically is how do I describe it without including the patches too, because technically that's the ending of, I guess, the quote-unquote main game, though the patches is the true ending of the main game, but which I haven't seen yet. But basically they took down all of the primals that were assumingly threatening things from happening. They took down the main Ossian that seemed that who was possessing Thancred at the time too. He's one of your fellow scions. After he was possessing him, and you used the Warrior of Light's power to basically extract Thancred from his body, or from the Ossian from his body. That way Thancred could live and you can kill the Ossian. And you end up defeating the Ultima weapon, which was a weapon made by the Empire, which basically absorbed the power of 3 of the primals, which are the summons from Final Fantasy games, the gods. And so it had the power of 3 of them all fused together: Titan, Ifrit, and Garuda, all fused together. And you ended up defeating it alone, with the other warriors of light, but you ended up defeating it and you end up getting out safely, and everybody ends up safe. And now the future is theirs to write and claim on their own without assumingly I mean, the Ossians are still a threat, but at that point in time everything seemed to be at peace. And there's a lot more to it, but I guess that's the short version of it. They defeated the Osean that was possessing Thancred. They defeated the Ultima weapon, which had possessed three of the primals themselves, and that's the short of it, I guess. Back, welcome back. Where was I going again? This music fits way too well with the snowy area for obvious reasons. Oh, we can march through the snow. I forgot. Love this. All right, these boys getting a little too strong over here. Are you considered OP at this game? No. I'm considered what most people would call a noob. A lot I don't know. I'm only level 51 when the level cap is like 80, I think now or something. So, but in A Realm Reborn, because this is content that was added on later on, it's hard to actually level up during this time, which is why the game doesn't really give you too much experience. But once I get to Heaven's Ward, I'll start getting regular amounts of XP. So that's why, but because the level cap is 50, you know, originally, that's why nothing in the game is past level 50. So your stats can still go up and stuff though, so. Sorry, I got distracted by Discord. Where am I? I don't even know where I am anymore, dude. What the freak happened to me? Go up, go up. I don't know where I am. I don't know where I am. We got you, homie. What did I just get? I should have looked at what I got. Grade 5 dark matter. Titan's heart. Level 110 coffer. Ugh, get that thing away from me. All right, deliver payment for the 8th of Serenity. Okay. Oh, we gotta go to Old Da. I'm probably just gonna go to the nearest etherite. I'm gonna go to the nearest etherite and just teleport. I'm probably actually gonna end stream soon. Not sure if I'll actually take on the Crystal Tower on stream, but I don't know, I randomly don't really feel that well. I even had to take a nap before stream too. Goldsmith Guild. Ooh. Got you right here. Payment. Appreciate that, P Prince. Skip. It's not hard to come back to. I'm debating. I mean, it's not hard to come back to. It's not hard to come back to at all. I mean, I came back to it a number of times, but I'm actually getting, got into it now. So I would highly recommend it. But I actually think I might cut the stream short off here. I don't know what's wrong with it. I randomly just don't feel that well. I mean, I felt it earlier, but I don't know. I think this is a good place to stop anyway. We're in between patches. I know you guys were like, please stream the next part. We gonna see. Maybe it might not be the whole thing, but we gonna see. We gonna see. I might not stream tomorrow anyway, and that's the reason for that too. So we're gonna have to see. I might not stream tomorrow. Tomorrow's Valentine's Day anyway, so we're gonna have to see. But thank you guys so much for watching. My name is KingdomAce, and remember, my warriors of courage, stay strong, stay beautiful, and always look skyward. Also, remember to make sure you have the bell notification on. That video tomorrow is going to be one of the best spoken videos for me you probably ever watched. So you guys should definitely check it out. Even if you're not a Kingdom Hearts fan, you should still check it out. It's absolutely fantastic because it's kind of a life Kingdom Hearts video, I guess, in a way. But, if you ever lived, you could probably relate to something in the video I talk about. But yeah, goodbye. Goodbye.